Hey, what's up guys? My name's Fonz and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Today we're going to be talking about a weapon that is going to be coming to us in an event in 2.1, a polearm that I think is going to be a real catch. Woo! Yeah, I didn't write that down earlier. So the catch polearm, this weapon could be your free-to-play ball weapon. If you're struggling, you're like, gosh, I don't know what to use. I don't know who to put this on. I'm not sure. We're going to talk about it in this video right now, so stick around. Starting off, let's just look at the catch of how it looks. I think it looks gorgeous. I personally love the look of this weapon. I'm super excited to see this thing in game, but we got the catch polearm. It has a base attack of 510 and its secondary stat is energy recharge at 45.9%. Not too shabby, but its effect, this effect is no joke. Increases elemental burst damage by 16% and elemental burst crit rate by 6%. Now it does say here that examples are based on a level 90 refinement rank 1, which means at refinement rank 5 it will boost your elemental burst damage by 32% and give you your elemental burst crit rate of 12%. So this is like no joke. Like this thing, I mean, dude, that could be huge. Think of it this way. Zhongli's Constellation 5 gives you 3 levels to his planet Befall. That's like what, 30% more damage? I mean, dude, this is like a free Constellation 5 for Zhongli. Now keep in mind, this weapon has a base stat of 510, so it's not bad. So in general, the weapon looks wise, stats wise, and its effect, this thing is going to be a huge pickup for anybody who's able to get it. I missed out on Festering Desire and I'm sad about it every day, but I'm happy that I'm not going to miss out on the catch because this thing looks sick. So here are our 5 polearm users in the game. I could have sworn there was more, but literally if you just go here and go polearm, that's all we got. We have 5. Like, am I crazy? I could have sworn there was another polearm user. Now, granted, we're going to be getting Ball very soon. So let's start off just talking about Ball. Ball is going to be scaling off of her energy recharge. So already with its inherent 45.9% energy recharge, you're already going to be getting a big buff to her damage right there. But on top of it, you're also going to be getting a 16% damage for your elemental burst at refinement 1 and 6% crit rate on your elemental burst at refinement 1. Everyone should have refinement 5 if you actually do the event. So keep in mind those numbers are going to be a little different. That, like I said, they'll probably be around 32 and 12. So in general, Ball is going to love this thing. Remember, she likes to have that energy recharge because that energy recharge buffs her burst and you want to make sure that burst is up as much as possible. And remember in the live stream when they said that her burst while she's in that state, that all of that damage is considered to be burst damage? You're going to get 32% more burst damage with this polearm. Dude, that's sick. I think this could be the perfect free-to-play weapon for Ball, but I don't think she's the only character that will be able to utilize this weapon well. So if you end up not having her, don't worry. There are other characters that are going to love this polearm. Starting off with the character that I think it's probably going to be the least effective on. Someone's going to hate me for that, but I'm sorry. First up, Xiao. Look, I'll be honest, I don't think this character is going to benefit very much from this polearm simply because a lot of her damage comes from her normal and her charged attacks. Her elemental skill mixed with her charged attacks is such a big point of her damage that not building into it is almost a crime. And if you have C1 where she doesn't have to worry about stamina for her charged attacks, she's just insane. Now, she puts out a ton of damage, but she is absolutely the definition of a glass cannon. You want to keep her below 50% HP. With Staff of Homa, typically it's not a huge deal because you're past like 40,000 HP at that point. Without Staff of Homa, she's pretty easy to get to like 30-ish thousand. But no matter what, I don't think energy recharge is really an issue for her. And I don't think she's lacking any burst damage. And even if she is lacking burst damage, it's not going to be best utilized on Xiao, in my opinion. The next character that I think it'll be decent on, I don't think it's going to be like breaking any records, is Xiao. Now, I am an absolute Xiao fanboy. I love Xiao with all of my heart. I think he's like one of the sickest characters in the game, if not the sickest. But Xiao is absolutely a super greedy DPS that is going to be on the field for a long time. Now, if you don't have a good polearm for Xiao already, and you want something that's going to buff his Bane of All Evil, his ult, even more, it could absolutely be decent. And honestly, energy recharge on him isn't the worst thing in the world because he already has a really high base attack. So honestly, it's not going to be awful, but I think in general, it's kind of goes back to the Xiao thing where there are just better options. I think Deathmatch could probably still be a better option for him. I have his Jade Winged Spear, so I don't plan on taking that off of him anytime soon. But in general, I think Xiao could benefit from this weapon if you do plan on putting it on him. I just think there are other other characters that kind of fall into like the sub DPS support that it could be better on, because the two characters we talked about at this point are both main DPSs. Now, next up, let's talk about Zhongli, because Zhongli is kind of my next in line for like, it's okay. Here's the thing. Earlier, when I mentioned that it's literally a Constellation 5 buff for Zhongli, it literally is. So you could be looking at his planet befall going from, who knows, 900% to over 1,000%. What's that, like almost 1,200%? That's a huge increase in damage. And I think this polearm could work super well for him, because I love running high energy recharge on Zhongli as high as possible, mixing in a lot of like HP and attack and stuff like that. But I like running decently high energy recharge on him. He's really good with like a Skyward Spine, and this could absolutely replace his Skyward Spine, because you give him the catch. Sounds like an STD. Oh, I'm itchy. I got the catch. Anyway, give him the catch. He gets energy back super fast, drops his planet befall, and just wrecks shop. I think this could be a really fun weapon for him, and it's going to be really satisfying seeing those big damage numbers. But at the end of the day, even though he is a sub DPS for me, he's still not the best character you can use this weapon on. Now look, there's only two characters left, and they're both going to be sub DPS characters that have off field support bursts. And these are the types of characters that I think this weapon is going to shine on. Now let's start off with second best. I'm going to go ahead and say Rosaria. Her Rites of Termination is one of my favorite skills in the game, just because it looks so sick. But it does a decent amount of damage already. And if you're able to get her C2, I think it is. Yeah, her C2 actually increases the duration of the Ice Lance by 4 seconds. So you're getting 4 more seconds of 32% increased burst damage on this character. Swap over to someone like Bennett, drop your ult, apply pyro on everything around you, and then switch to Rosaria and drop the Ice Lance. She is going to be doing massive damage with that thing. And the best part is that you're reaping the benefits of that 30% damage bonus to your burst, and you can just swap to another character. You want to drop a Bennett ult, drop her Rites of Termination, and then switch to Diluc and start going in with Diluc? Do it. That would be sick. And now you can see why I think that Xiangling is probably going to be the best character for this weapon, period, because of her Pyronado just doing absolutely insane damage. She's going to get a buff of 32% on top of everything. She gets more energy recharge, which she loves because she wants to have her Pyronado up constantly. And the absolute best part is that she is an off-field support. So you literally pop her Pyronado, get that 32% bonus damage to your burst. Then you just swap characters, go to Xingqiu and apply some Hydro, go to Cryo, go to anything. I think out of all the polearm users we have, I think Rosaria and Xiangling are going to benefit from this weapon the most. And of course, if you don't have a weapon ready for ball, this is absolutely going to be a great weapon for ball. But I'll be honest, I think me personally, I might rather see it on Xiangling or Rosaria. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. If you have a Favonius weapon, it's going to be kind of interchangeable. Favonius Lance has a pretty high base attack, so you might see similar numbers. You're probably going to see better numbers with the catch. But if you have a character that you know you want to put the catch on and you're worried about the other character that's going to be lacking, give them a Favonius Lance if you have one. And if you don't, a prototype Star Glitter could work, but I would definitely work towards something else. Prototype Star Glitter is just kind of meh in general. But yeah, that's the catch. That's coming out in 2.1. I am super hyped about this weapon. It looks amazing. It's got amazing stats and amazing effect. And I don't know how many times I've said amazing in this video, but I wouldn't take a shot every time I said it because you'll probably have alcohol poisoning. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about the catch coming out. Who are you going to be putting the catch on? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Let's start a conversation and talk about who we think is going to be best with it. I'm saying Xiangling. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. If I'm honest, Rosaria will probably get it because I play way more Rosaria than I do Xiangling, but I think Xiangling's the better pick. But like I said, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Drop a like down below if you did enjoy the video. Subscribe if you're new around here. And before we go, a huge shout out to the members of the channel. Thank you so much for all the support in the videos and helping make these videos possible. I love you guys. I'm super excited for 2.1. I'm probably just as excited for 2.1 as I was for 2.0. So get hype with me down in the comment section. Let's talk. I love you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.